Hey everyone, welcome back to Boater USA, part one of our FLIBS walkthrough. I'm gonna try and make it through this whole convention center in about an hour, so stay with me. I'll narrate as I go along as best I can. The first thing when you walk in, you have a few dealerships, or manufacturers, my bad. Sea Hunter, Yellowfin, and we'll come back to them. Walking this way, we have some Icon, electric, golf carts. Keeping going. I'm going to do a big loop around and then we'll go into the middle because it can get kind of confusing in here. So we have some Nautic Stars, King Craft down this way. So a few here. We'll keep on going. Like I said, I'll narrate a little bit, but sometimes I'll just walk and show you all the scenes. We have an AMP boat right here, standing for American Marine Performance. Not sure, is this there? Yeah, 333. Impressive boat, definitely for somebody who wants to go fast on the water. Then we come to the Sea-Doos. These have actually come a long way. I mean, you can fish off of these things now. Like this one right here. The Fish Pro.
So that's what you mean.
You got a boat lift, Deco boat lifts. There's a lot of food places around too. You can get hungry and thirsty walking around this big show. Like I said, this is just the convention center part of the show. We'll hit Bahia Mar in part two. That's just how big this show is. And this is a big convention center too. You're gonna see there's a lot in here. So we got the Seakeeper booth here. Very cool. It's cool to actually hop on. They have one on a boat outside that you can hop on and see how well it performs. A few Victory yachts. Haven't hopped on these yet, so might have to soon. We have East Cape, so the skiffs and the bay boats. Shallow Sport. Interesting boat. I believe they're it's like a Texas style boat. Bonita boats. A few little skiffs. I hope I don't pronounce this wrong. Creval. Could be Crevali. Got a few ones here. It's 26 HCO. That's what we got in here. 26 HBW, 33 CSF, 24 HCO. Very cool. I actually have hopped on these before. Seen a few of them at a few other boat shows. Well-built boat. Is the actual Nautic Star booth. We'll go through here. This 222 OS. Right here's the inner. So we got a bigger one. 332 over here. You see the boats are. You gotta be pretty creative when they put them in here. Maximize the space. 292 Legacy, that's a good looking boat right there. And it bleeds right into the fountain display. The 39DX right here. 38 CC. I like the lines on the fountains. I think they're pretty sleek. 43 SCX. That is a center console. That is not one of their other dual consoles, express consoles. I'm not sure which one they call it. Yep. A nice one. Quad 500 Rs on it. A 32 NX. Very nice boat. Oh, and now we come to the Sedna and the Blue Cat display. This whole story behind the Sedna and Blue Cat now. You can buy them both. We actually hopped on a Blue Cat this morning. Very good ride. 8 footers, 9 footers. pretty rough. They did good. So you can't sea trial some of them here, but it's kind of limited. What some companies do, like Freeman, they'll rent a house right down the road from this show, and that's where you'll go take a sea trial from. But like Pier 66 has a few sea trials, probably not many going out of Bahia Mar. So it's just not that kind of show. Some displays I'll walk in, some I won't, because you got to sign in, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Now we're at the Camus booth. That's 34 CT. Nice catamaran here. This is their 28 HB. We'll go check out their 291 too. Gonna have a walkthrough coming of that. So here it is. It's their newest one, 291. So it's a little bigger than the 28 HB. There's a 30 CT. Yep, it's a nice boat. Did a little bit something different at the bow, so we'll show you that in the walkthrough video. 26 HB. I do like their HB series just because you get this embedded seating and the casting platform instead of having to choose between either one. Let's go back here. I don't want to miss any of this. So NX boats. I'll just show you all this one because it's one of those ones that I don't really feel like walking through because you got to go through the entry people. Some manufacturers just let you walk through. Some of them require you to sign in. It's really up to them, their personal preference. Let's see. We're going for $169,900. Not a bad deal, actually. And you see what that gets you as a center console. Armati Yachts. Not heard of them. That's a good looking center console right there. Oh, they got swim platforms. I like that. I like that a lot on center consoles. Once they get to a certain size, I think it really gives you a lot of space. It really opens the boat up a lot if you want to party. Oh, yep. Looks like they have a cabin cruiser as well. Express cruiser. Of course, Mako Ranger boats. They're here. They won't carry any bass boats here. It's usually going to be like their bay boats. And yeah, skiffs. This skiff right here. Albury Brothers. Haven't heard of them. Pretty good looking boat. I'm not sure where they're from. Got the Armstrong mount on the back of it. I'm gonna try and do this whole walkthrough in an hour. So if I feel like I'm going fast, I don't want to take up an hour worth of time. But I do want to show y'all everything. So we got a few Makos. This is a cool boat right here, the Ranger 2660 bay. Looks like a good bay boat. Probably powered by a 400. An old bass tracker. Well, not old, brand new, but that's a good boat. Can't beat that for a little pond action. Lakia Royale. I'm pretty sure that's how you say that, but I could be wrong. Yamarin, looks like by Yamaha. So maybe higher end of the Yamaha lineup. Because you know they make jet boats and all that stuff too. So Wisnowski Yachts. That's a good looking yacht. World premiere, apparently. Wonder if that's of the brand or of this specific boat. Good looking boat. So there's also a few displays at the back, just like T-tops, all kinds of accessory companies that you can take a look at. Here's furniture. I mean, what's the point of buying a boat if you can't get some furniture to sit on your back porch and look at it? I don't know. Pretty cool. Discover Costa Rica. I'll probably go through this a little faster. So So flares, Suzuki, all the major manufacturers will be here. I think everybody comes to this show just because of the exposure. I think there's over 100,000 people that show up here every year. So big economic impact, that's for sure. So we have some trailers. Very cool, very cool. Oh, boat wraps. Looks like, wow, wrap day. Cruise ship. Bet that cruise ship took a while. Exuma. I'm gonna come back to the Sportsman. This is the Open 352. Get a good look at it. Starting price of in the 600s at the boat show. Ooh, the pontoons. You won't see your basic everyday pontoon here. You're gonna see the ones that, like this Reserve, are about $250,000. You'll see some of them dip into the hundreds, but mostly they're gonna be bringing their high-end pontoons just for this show. I mean, Yamahas, Mercuries, you'll see them all. Jumped on a Cox diesel powered boat today. That was interesting. First time on a diesel. The torque is actually crazy for those boats, even at idle. All right, let's go check out the sports. Like I said, it's the 352 Open. Let's see, what is this one? 252 Open. Open 322. Like Sportsman, they got a lot of good boats. I mean, family, fishing, you can really do it all on all of these. So they brought some of their smaller ones. So they brought basically their entire lineup, I'd say. Almost, even down to the Open 212. Very impressive. I think they're strictly Yamaha. So if you buy a Sportsman, I'm pretty sure it's going to be almost exclusively Yamaha. I mean, you can get it without the motor and put on a Mercury, but factory Yamaha. Let's see. There's a nice look at the Open 282. Full lineup here. Even the bay boats. Now I'm going to show y'all the sister company of Sportsman, which is Phenom Yachts. They just released this behemoth right here. This is the 43 with the Gap Tower or Marlin Tower. I can't remember which one they said it was. So you have your 34, 37, and then the new one, the 43. You can leave the boat show right here with this one for about 1.4. The other ones you can get in for under $1 million. If you got that laying around. Robalo, I think I missed a few, so I'm going to go back down this aisle. Hanover Yachts, they're a good value for your money. So you can go inside. Like I said, I'm not going to walk through this display, but I will show you what is here. FLIBS is where a lot of companies will unveil like their new model or new product or a feature update. It's just that time of year. And such a big show, so it makes sense. Oh, you're gonna see the back of something very cool in just a second. I can see it. You might be able to see it coming up. Here's a few Benningtons. Here we go. These are the front runners. That beast right there is the 47cc. She's got quad Mercury 600s on it, full tower. I'm gonna have a walkthrough coming to that boat too as well, so stay tuned for that. Then probably the 39, I think is what their next one is. Yeah, 39. Quad 500s on this one. She will fly. So that might be somebody's boat. Then we have the catamaran, quad 400s. Really well-made boats. I do like the Yamahas on this one. Triple 350s. I am a Yamaha person, but Mercury makes some good motors too. A lot bigger motors. So this is a 36 with triple 350s on it. Sure, it'll go. Show you all this from the front. This is the front runner. So here's the front of the front runner boats. Again, you can see the 47, and yes, it's a tiny little walking camera. Ooh, let's see how I can get onto the cobia displays. This is 350 right here that we're walking by right now. At 240. Very cool. Let's see, a new model. And that's their 265 open, CC open. So another good boat. That's another new model, 285 CC. I feel like sometimes they just change up the numbers. Like nothing on the boat. I mean, very little on the boat changes. They just change the numbers. But you know, got to do something every model year. Stepping up. They got their own little dock built right here. Let's see, so 285 open. Here you can have this one for a cool 228. Not too bad at all. When you consider what's here, actually. Working down, getting bigger. 301, 320. That's the 350 down there. And then starting back over at the 240. And this is a DC, so dual console, 280.
I got 3 minutes.
All right, let's see where we want to go next. We'll come check out the Blue Water. Probably remember them from our Blue Water walkthrough and the factory tour. So this is the 2850 Land Sharks boat. Some of y'all might watch him. So that's his actual boat here at the boat show. There's Ken and Kelly in there from Blue Water. They were on the phone. Oh, and of course, it is Halloween day when I'm filming this, so there's a few people decorated for the holiday, or just for the occasion. A few skeletons. Got some twin V's, starting at only $150 for a 24-foot boat. I don't know. 260, 280. And their big one, a 400. Actually, if I go stand up, this thing is massive. Like, I mean, we're just gonna go look up at it. That's crazy. Crazy. A lot of catamarans these days. Everybody's gotta have a cat. Look at the tunnel on this one. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. Nice twin V. Now we'll work our way to the Solace display. I think it's a 32 CS. Yeah, I like that blue color. Maybe stars and stripes blue. Not sure. Very rich blue, very dark. I like that. I like a lot of colors on boats. 37 CS, except for light grays. I'm not a fan of light gray. Not really. Then the 28 HCS. So I'm trying to keep this short, so I'm not hopping on these boats, but we'll have a lot of walkthroughs coming. So y'all will see plenty of these boats again. Brabus Shadow 1000. Good looking boat. Very sleek, like very, almost like a bullet. If I had to compare it to something. So cool boat. Axopar. They got the full enclosure so you can stay dry no matter the weather. This is like the main corridor right here, actually. So it's not in the, well, it's about the front entrance. So. Hurricane. A few SD models. Not sure which model. Up there it is. Sundeck 3200. That's a big boy. Look at how deep that hole is. I mean, oh, and look, you can see right into, well, you might not be able to see on the video, but I can look straight in there. Yeah, you can see it maybe. That's pretty cool. So a pontoon. These are just nice cruising boats. There's really something for everyone here. I mean, well, it depends on your budget, but see a lot of big boats. Like I said, Bahia Mar, we're gonna see yachts, and all kinds of big Valhallas, HCBs. Then here you'll get some of the family boats. You may pronounce that wrong, Quarkin. If I am, just let it slide. You can correct me in the comments if you want to. 27, again, fully enclosed. Not sure where that style, I feel like that's a European style thing to enclose it like that. But I don't know. Sure, I've seen a lot of these coming up, so growing here in the United States, especially just about pleasure cruising, I guess. But cool boats. All right, we're gonna check out the Sea Hunts now. Of course, I mean, they bring their entire lineup. I'm pretty sure it's their entire lineup, including their new ones. So that's the new 235. Probably work our way down this way. Yep. 235. That's a Gamefish 25, Gamefish 27. Forward seating, so it's FS. BX 25. Gamefish 28, Gamefish 30, like that model. I love the white Yamahas too. I think they just look good. They look sleek, they look clean. It's probably a 219 Ultra right there. Oh, I'm right, Ultra 219. So all of your Ultra series right here. That's the new 245 right there. That one just came out this year. And the 305. All right, let's see if I can get between here. Yeah, that's a good boat. Good looking boat. The gray interior seems to be a pretty popular option that they brought this year. Up, coming to Young boats. Not like Young, it's the actual company, Young. Young 27. Young 34. I'm not actually going to walk in there because I want to go around it. But yep. Young 34. Wow, look at all those rod whores on that thing. Dual row, or yeah, wow, that's interesting. What's we got on it? Triple Mercury 300s. Yep, very cool. Ooh, look at this. This is cool. Like a bay boat catamaran, maybe. I bet that thing only needs like 8 inches to draft in, maybe less than that. Got this raised console area. This is probably for like Texas or somewhere like that where it's real shallow. Yeah, that's exactly what this is for. Okay, now let's go check out the Roballos. So starting here, we got the R200. So they didn't bring that, the really smallest one, started R200s. R230, R250, R270, and then this is the new model R300. What was it before? I think it was R302, something like that. Not entirely sure. Can't remember. Nice 246 Canaan. New model. I'm not sure what makes it new. Thought that was what it was before. But anyway. 257 DC. 317 DC. We got a good look at that. Comment below if you're a dual console or a center console person or maybe a pontoon person. Let me know. That way I can better suit these to what y'all are looking for. This is definitely a 360. Yep, R360 by Bob Hughes Boats. We'll walk through here. Oh, nope, they did bring a 1R160. So that's cool. Like I said, boat for everybody. And a 266 Cayman SD, so you can get through. So that's a cool SD. So you got your tower option. The one thing I will say about it is there's not a place to stand through. It's more like a sit, like you sit on it kind of tower. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It looks like Navon. Maybe. Interesting boat. Interesting boats. Let's see. Can I walk through here? Maybe it's part of the Bayliner. Yep. Got some Bayliners. Or T20cc. Yep. Moving on, we got the Four Winds. And the Chaparral. '23 SSI, 21 SSI, 19 SSI. Does that say OSX? Don't know what size that is. Looks like about like 21 feet. Oh, then we have the Key West here, and now you can see what they're going to be hearing that about. Yep, it's being pulled by a blacked out Cybertruck. Wow, look at those rims too. Look at that. Very interesting. I wonder if they actually pulled it here with this. Probably. Probably had to pull it only about 10 miles. Then we got some more Key Wests by Boat World. A little 1720. A 203 FS, 219 FS. Down there at the end. I've been over it. That's the Edgewater booth. What is this one? 263. Good boat. 244cc. So if you didn't know, there's a CC and an FS in Key West. So I think the CCs are only like 2 or 3 models. The FS is the main boat. All right, Sea Fox. This is a 231D, a Bay Fox. Little bay boat. Then we got a 328 Commander. Pretty cool. They like those light hull colors.
Yeah.
It's like a 251B. Yeah. And this is a new one. The 282 LT. Forgot what that stood for. I have to look it up later. So working down, we got the 228, 248 Commander. This is the Commander series, so these are the center consoles. 248S. So actually, well, I spoke too soon. This is the side console one. Then a 268 Commander, so back to the center consoles. Another 268. 288, I would probably assume, yep. And this is, let's see which one this one is. 288T. So the Traveler series, so they're dual console series. And then we got the 368 Sea Fox Commander, triple Yamaha 350s on it. Man, those motors are clean. Got some sailfish. I'm going to give you all another look of this Sea Fox right here. Very good looking boat. Got a little deeper gray to it. That's what tone that is. Now the sailfish. Oh, we forgot Pioneer over here. So if you didn't know, Pioneer, Avenger, and Bulls Bay are all the same company, made in the same factory. So interesting tidbit. Got the sport fish. Let's see, are we working down or up? 202, 222, so we're working up. So that's the 222 sport fish. The 241 CC. This is Pioneer. Still, or, nope, that's the sailfish. Now Bulls Bay, very cool. 230 Bulls Bay, 200, 2200 bay boat. We're towards the end of the day, so you see a lot. It's kind of thinned out a good bit. I mean, it'll really be busy starting tomorrow, which is Friday, and going through Sunday. We got the sailfish models. I'll probably just stand right here and do that. So DCs, CCs, all kind of intermixed. What do we got here? 232 CC. It's a good looking boat. Boating 2024 Boat of the Year. Fishing small. If you want to know what that said right there. Cool. Like I said, almost every major manufacturer will be here, either at the show or have a house somewhere close by that they're doing stuff on. So Blackfin 332, Blackfin, nice black finish, sleek. Those twin 600s, twin 400s. It's interesting. Look big. Let's go through here. Ooh, man, they got the lights shining. Let's have a detailer come in here. Feel confident about not seeing swirls. Oh, a big in 400 cc. That's a big boat. They're really big when you see them like out of the water, and then when you see them in the water, I mean, they're still big boats, but things just get smaller when they're on the water. 252. I mean, they're massive boats, don't get me wrong, but it just seems that way. 272, another 400. Let's see, both powered by quad Mercury 400s. A few dual consoles. It's a 302 dual console. This is a 302 center console. So, yep. Got the dual console and the center console. Pick your poison. It's a nice blue, deep blue color. I'm gonna touch it. Then we got World Cat. I'm actually gonna show you all this from the front, so you can see there are cats. So World Cats. We got the DC, the CC, another CC, and then another DC down there. Let's go. Actually see what models these are. Yeah, so that's a 260, the second one. This is probably, yep, okay, so 260 DC, 260 CC. They like to put them like that so you can compare them side by side. So 260 DC, 260 CC, 280 CC, 280 DC, I would have to say. Yep, 280 DC. What is this one right here? 400 DC X Island. Twin Mercury 600s. That's a big boat. That is a big boat. There's a nice 235 TE. See that big 400 right there. Can't tell if this is like a tan color. It may be, or it may just be some kind of reflection. Got some more over here. A few DCs. All right, let's keep on going. We are pretty close. Actually, let's go back this way. I'm gonna miss a lot if I don't. Carolina skiff. You know, these are good value for your money. I mean, seriously, I don't know if they have any boat over $100,000. Sea Chaser is also Carolina skiff, same company. If you didn't know that either. So these are actually Sea Chasers. See that this one right here, 24 HFC, I believe is. Yeah, HFC, $93,000. I mean, what do you? I don't know what else you're going to get with 24-foot boat you're going to get for under 100. Then, of course, all the Carolina skiffs. Just good, solid boats. You can really get them bare bones, too, if you want. Like this one. I don't know, I might be going to pull crab traps with that one. How bare bones it was. Oh, Invincible. I'm not entirely sure which cat this is. They put them pretty close. I think there's a 33 and a 35 and 37. Maybe up, that's a 33. So 33 Invincible. I'll try and walk in here. Yeah, I'll walk in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a 40 right here, actually. So we got the little one, and I say little figuratively, the 33-foot catamaran. Very cool, very impressive. It's actually still on the trailer. Then we got the big boy, the 40. This is not the Pilot House one. This is just the regular, standard 40-foot catamaran from Invincible. Let's see, this would probably make this one a 38. I said 37 earlier, so 38. 38. Now we come to the monohulls. So they're the Open Fisherman series. Let's see where we're at. Which one? So I believe this one right here to my left is the 36. So I believe that's a 43 right there. So the 40. So that's the 36 Open Fisherman. This is definitely got to be the 43. Yeah. Yep. The 43 Invincible Open Fisherman. I think they put towers on all of them that they brought. Up, except for the 36 and the 38 catamaran. Those two don't have towers. Again, Invincible, Yellowfin, same company. Monterey. I wonder what the idea behind the white carpeting is. Maybe make it look clean, like light versus dark carpeting. So a few Montereys. Another boating 2024 boat of the year, day boat. It's interesting, the Elite 30. Ooh, that's a big one. 385 SS. It's a big, I bet that's a good day boat. And so like I was saying earlier, and we're coming up on it, the outboard manufacturers usually have their own booths as well. So like I said, so we have Suzuki right here. They'll carry all their lineup usually, show off all their motors. We have the new Stealth, or new, I'm not sure if they're new or not, Stealth series here. All of those, very cool, a dark matte black finish. There's a 350 with the contra-rotating props. A few more on display. I like these towers, like how they do this. White ones, 300 right here. We'll go over to the Mercury booth now. So we got the V10 400 right here. Just see a ton of those here. Honestly, that's what it seems like everybody wants to power them with. Either that or the racing 400. You'll see some racing 500s, like on cigarettes and stuff like that, Nortex. Oh, this is their electric lineup. The 110E, 35E. Interesting. Got some displays showing props and all the works. Here's the big 600. I mean, this thing is massive. If you've never actually seen it in person, and if you didn't know, this is how that works. The motor does not actually turn, just the lower unit. Something to do with the torque. I think they got better out of it. And here's you can see the inside, internal workings of a 300. Yep, 300. Very cool display. Maybe somebody can re-engineer it from this video. That'd be impressive too. There we go. Had to change out the SD cards. Trying to keep this under an hour, but it takes up a lot of space, you know. All right, now we're at the C-Pro booth 292. This is the new one, the 252 sandbar boat. Building on the 245, which is another sandbar boat, very popular model. Got their bay boat. Let's see which one this is, a 250? 230. Oh, and the only 233 here is sold within 2 days. That is impressive. I'm not sure what the rate of sale to just kind of leads is here. I'm sure it's a lot more leads. Some people just buy on site. This is the Tidewater 3100 Carolina Bay, deep dark blue hull. Really like that. Black powder coated piping. Good looking boat. Twin Mercury 400 Racing or 400Rs. Boat. Let's see, that's probably a smaller version, maybe 2700 right over here. 2500 Carolina Bay. This is a big one. Yep, this is their biggest center console right here. I think it's the 360. I think it's 320. 380. I was wrong. 380. You see triple screens up there too. Big boat. Got dual sunroofs on it. It's pretty cool. Gotta watch the props around here because they will leave them on and you could bang your head. 232. Was that wrong? Was that a... No, this is a 3100, yeah. So this is the 3200cc Adventure. Wow, they look very similar. You can tell deeper hull, of course, but very similar to the 3100 Carolina Bay. Honestly, I'd probably go with the 32 over the 31. I don't know if you need a bay boat that's over 30 feet, if you even consider it a bay boat at that point. So that's a 292 or 282, my bad. I can't read today. Oh, the Yamaha booth, so we got a lot of Yamahas here. So the 150, the 250, and they'll tell you, they'll give you like information on the boot, on the motors and everything. So said they'll bring their entire lineup, usually, or at least one of every size. So you got the displays here, so Bennett trim tabs right here. Also have the rigging, so Hellmaster and all of that. Actually, I think Hellmaster's on the other side. The SHO, the show series. Oh, did they change that this year? Is that raised out? It looks raised out. That's pretty cool. Ooh, look at this dark brown color. I like that. I wish they made that and for the bigger engines, like the 150s, you know, for like the aluminum boats. That'd be really cool. 150, a 250 SHO, Siren Marine, another part of the Yamaha family. So protect your boat, security system. Up here it is, Hellmaster EX, and they'll usually be an interactive display, so you can actually mess with it. It's not hooked up right now. I didn't ask them to do it. Got some Nortex. I'm not sure which one this is. Whatever it has got Quad Mercury Racing 500s. So up there it is. It's the 400 Super Sport. Speed Demon for sure. Wow, 40 footer with 2,000 horsepower. There's a nice white Yamaha. It's a 300, a 450. You know, they went from the 425 to the 450. Wonder when we'll see a 600 Yamaha or something in the 500s maybe. Hopefully soon. I'd like to see it. F300. That's their newest one. Yeah, I'd like to see a 500 Yamaha. Something other than Mercury for that. In that range. I'm actually going to go to the skip the C100 for right now and come back to see them in just a second, because we are almost through the entire show. Not much left. So they're having a yellowfin, maybe having an event, so I'm just going to walk through here. It's a 36 offshore. That was the 36 offshore. So the 26 hybrid. So not all companies will have boats in the water either. Like I don't think there's any Yellowfin, the manufacturer, doesn't have anything in the water. This is the 42. There may be a 54 outside with a broker, but usually the brokers are on the water. 34, I believe. I think it's the 34 Yellowfin offshore. I'm not seeing it, but I'm pretty sure that's 34. If it's not, then this one is. So that's the 32. So that was definitely the 34. Selling some apparel here as well. So they're one of the first people you'll see walking in the door. That's the main entrance right there. Or one of them. There's so many entrances. And now the final display of the night, the Sea Hunter display. I'm not sure if Chris and Mark are here. But yeah, so let's just check out what they got. So they have the 35 tournament here. I thought this was the 33, but it's 35. 30 Floridian. Last year they had the 46 and the 45. Those are some massive boats. You look at this boat right here and you're like, this is probably a 46 footer. This is the 41. Like I can't even, it is huge. And when you see the 46 out of the water, it's crazy. See, Halloween is Halloween night. Instead of trick-or-treating, out here doing this for you guys. So I hope you appreciate it. Hope you like it. And we got some more. This is a 39 tournament edition, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 39 tournament right here and the 38 CTS. But yeah, oh, look at this. This is a carbon fiber logo. Very cool. If you don't know, Sea Hunter does a ton of carbon in their boats and accents. So when you lift up any lid on a Sea Hunter, you're gonna see all the carbon that was used to build it. So yeah, oh, yep, that's the 39 and the 38 CTS. Very cool boats. Again, they're one of the first ones you're gonna see when you walk in the show. I think that's a good representation. They wouldn't let just anybody be at the front. So, and now there is one more section I'm gonna take y'all to. It is the, it's more companies. It's not boat manufacturers. It's not more accessories. It's kind of like knickknacks. I don't want to say knickknacks. Apparel, sunglasses, couple things like that. You have art there as well. I'll show you all that. And to get over from here to Bahia Mar, the best way is to take the water taxi. They'll give you all kinds of little information about the houses on your way over. Very cool. Highly recommend that. as well. It's also a lot faster than walking. Best bet if you're coming here is get here early, but also park at the convention center. Don't try and go to the beach and park. I think that's the main entrance, but like their official main entrance, but I like the convention center better. You can see everybody's shutting down for the night. The show is closing, so this is probably a local company selling stuff. More companies, dive, spear guns, jewelry. They've taken everything up for the night. These are really cool. Look at these statues right here. Man, those are cool. I kind of want to pick one up before I leave the show. Don't know how I'd take it home though. Or if they deliver. But yep, that's about artwork and more down that way. So a lot of stuff. Very cool show. And y'all stay. I'm gonna walk back into the convention center because I'm gonna go out that way too. And because they're playing music. Ooh, look at these. I think these are on aluminum. That's printed on aluminum. It's very sleek, very like shiny finish to it. Those are pretty cool. So I almost forgot the Grady White displays. They have a massive display here, a lot of their big boats. So we have their DCs over there. There's also one or two CCs. A lot of there's the Coastal Explorer, the 281. Another DC, another dual console. Their DC, they call it it's the Freedom line, is their dual console line. You have the Vantage series. Canyon is their CC, is their center console line. So this is a 306. This is the biggest one they make, the Canyon 456. Got quad Yamaha 450 XTOs. I think they get a custom paint for these. I'm pretty sure, like a Grady White, like cream color. I'm pretty sure that's what. I think they get a custom color for it. But Freedom 415, so that's their biggest in that lineup. Again, massive boats to see out of the water. They have a really big display. So, yep. And there's the yellowfin. That's a good shot of the yellowfin right there. But that, we'll walk out this way. That concludes part one of the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show 2024 walkthrough. That was the convention center part of the show. Tomorrow, or well, I should say part two is going to be the Bahia Mar Center, which is even bigger than this. So stay tuned for that because we'll be coming out with that one soon as well. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages, like and subscribe down below. Go check out Boater USA for all your boating needs, and we'll catch you on the next one.